Imagine starting your trip just the way you like it, arriving early, moving through the airport calmly, and keeping your trusted carry-on close. But then a security officer stops you, measures the bag, and explains that new rules mean it may need to be checked. It's a small moment, but it can easily disrupt the comfortable routine many of us rely on when we travel. As airlines prepare to update several carry-on regulations for 2026, these situations may become more common. Sizes, weights, personal items. Liquids, even battery rules. Some airports have begun adjusting already, while others will take more time. For many travelers, especially those over 60, the challenge isn't the rules themselves, but the inconsistency and surprise. The reassuring part is this, with clear information and a bit of planning. You can stay ahead of these changes and keep your trip smooth from the very beginning. No rushing, no guesswork, and no unexpected fees. In this guide, we'll walk through the key updates in a calm, straightforward way so you can travel with confidence, comfort, and peace of mind wherever your next journey takes you. 1. The new carry-on size standard for 2026. One of the biggest changes travelers will notice in 2026 is the new unified carry-on size guideline. After years of every airline having its own rules, the industry is moving toward one standard. 14.9 inches, 56.36.23 centimeters. This time, the measurement includes everything: wheels, handles, side pockets, even small bumps that usually get ignored. What surprises many people is that a large number of current carry-on bags become oversized once all those parts are included. And with some airports testing digital sizing frames and automated scanners, it will be harder to rely on a friendly agent making an exception. For older travelers who prefer a smooth, predictable airport experience, the best step is simply measure your bag at home. If it's slightly over, you may want to switch to a model labeled Cabin Approved or 2026 Compliant. Price isn't the priority, comfort and correct dimensions are. A quick check now can help you avoid last-minute stress, unexpected fees, or the inconvenience of checking a bag you planned to keep with you. It's an easy way to protect the calm start every trip deserves. 2. Weight limits becoming strict in 2026. Another change travelers will notice in 2026 is the much stricter approach to carry-on weight limits. For years, many airlines listed weight rules but rarely checked them, which allowed most people to travel without thinking too much about the number. That flexibility is slowly disappearing. Many carriers are now moving toward a consistent limit of around 8 to 10 kilograms, roughly 17 to 22 pounds, and the difference is that airports are beginning to enforce it automatically. Self-check kiosks with built-in scales are becoming common, and some airlines are placing small weighing stations at the boarding gate, catching travelers just before they step on the plane. For older travelers who value a slow, steady pace and prefer to avoid last-minute surprises, a little preparation goes a long way. Weighing your bag at home with a small portable scale can save you from unexpected fees or the stress of repacking in a crowded terminal. Wearing heavier items, such as jackets or sturdy walking shoes, can also help keep your luggage within the limit. And packing only what you know you will use helps maintain a light, manageable bag. With a bit of planning, these new weight rules don't have to interrupt a smooth and comfortable journey. 3. Tighter personal item rules in 2026. Alongside the new size and weight standards, 2026 also brings a quieter but equally important change. Personal items are becoming smaller and more strictly monitored. In the past, many travelers treated their second bag, a purse, laptop case, or small backpack, as a flexible space. As long as it mostly fit under the seat, agents often allowed it. That leniency is fading. The updated guideline is clear. A personal item must fit completely beneath the seat in front of you, with the recommended size staying close to 18 or 14.8 inches. This shift is happening because airlines have noticed more passengers stretching the definition of a personal item, which can slow boarding and reduce space for others. For older travelers who prefer organization and comfort, this rule is actually helpful once you know it. Choosing a soft-sided bag makes fitting under different aircraft seats easier, especially on smaller regional planes where space can feel noticeably tighter. Keeping medications, travel documents, and valuables in this personal item is wise, because even if overhead bins fill up and your carry-on is taken at the gate, your most important belongings will stay with you. With a well-chosen underseat bag and a bit of planning, this new rule becomes less of a restriction and more of a simple way to keep your essentials close and your journey stress-free. 4. The evolving liquid rules in 2026. For nearly 2 decades, the liquid rule has been one of the most familiar parts of airport security: small bottles, plastic bags, and the well-known 311 guideline. In 2026, that rule is beginning to shift thanks to new CT scanners that allow security officers to see liquids more clearly without requiring travelers to separate them. Some larger airports in the U.S. have already introduced these scanners, and they allow passengers to keep full-size liquids inside their bags. However, the rollout is far from consistent. While major hubs may offer this more relaxed experience, smaller or regional airports may still require the traditional limits. That means a traveler could fly out of an airport that allows full-size liquids, then make a connection at one that does not, and suddenly be asked to remove or discard items. For older travelers who appreciate predictability, the safest approach is simple: pack liquids in a clear pouch placed near the top of your bag, so it's easy to access if needed. Many people also find solid alternatives, such as bar shampoo or solid deodorant, help reduce uncertainty. And before each trip, checking your airport's website can prevent unnecessary surprises. With a little preparation, this evolving rule becomes much easier to navigate. 5. Electronics and battery rules you should know in 2026. Electronics have become a normal part of travel. But in 2026, security officers are paying closer attention not only to what devices you bring, but whether they can be safely powered on. If a phone, tablet, or laptop cannot turn on, when asked, it may be held for further inspection and might not be allowed through the checkpoint. This rule is meant to protect passengers, but it can catch people off guard, especially if a device was left uncharged at home. Batteries are another area with clearer limits. Most power banks under 100 watt-hours are allowed, while those between 100 and 160 watt-hours generally require airline approval. Anything above that is usually prohibited. Many travelers never check these labels, so understanding your device's rating before leaving home can prevent a stressful moment at security. For older travelers, a simple routine can make everything easier. Charge your devices the night before, keep your power bank and cables in an easy-to-reach pocket, and take a quick photo of your device's battery information in case an officer asks. These small habits offer peace of mind and help you move through security with confidence and calm. 6. Smart luggage requirements in 2026. Smart suitcases have become popular in recent years, especially for travelers who enjoy built-in chargers or tracking features. But in 2026, airlines are placing one firm condition on these bags: the battery must be removable. This rule stems from safety concerns around lithium-ion batteries that in rare cases can overheat during a flight. A removable battery allows security officers to confirm the bag can be powered down completely. What often surprises travelers is that some older smart bags look modern but do not have a detachable battery. If you can't show security how the battery comes out, the bag may need to be checked or in some cases left behind. To avoid this situation, it's helpful to test the removal mechanism at home and make sure it works smoothly. Newer models often include clear labels indicating they meet airline standards, and these can bring added peace of mind. For older travelers who value simplicity, checking your bag's battery design before your trip saves time and stress. Keeping the battery charged and storing it where it's easy to access also helps you move through security without interruption. A few minutes of preparation ensures your smart luggage remains a convenience, not a complication. 7. Overhead bin space in 2026. What travelers should expect. Another change travelers will feel in 2026 is the growing competition for overhead bin space. As airlines add more seats and flights become busier, the overhead bins fill up faster than before. For many passengers, especially those who like to keep their carry-on within reach, it can be frustrating to arrive early to the gate only to find that all the space is already taken by the time their boarding group is called. This shift is also why some airlines now offer paid early boarding options, giving passengers a better chance of securing a bin. While not everyone wishes to purchase these upgrades, understanding how boarding groups work can help you plan. Arriving at the gate a little earlier and boarding as soon as your group is announced can make a real difference. For older travelers who prefer a predictable and calm trip, it's wise to keep essential items such as medication, travel documents, and valuables in your personal underseat bag. That way, even if your main carry-on is taken for gate check, the things that matter most stay with you. With a bit of coordination and awareness, you can navigate the overhead bin changes comfortably and confidently. Travelings in 2026 may bring a few new rules, but with calm preparation, your journey can stay smooth and enjoyable. Understanding the updates on size weight liquids batteries and personal items helps you avoid surprises and move through the airport with confidence. Every traveler, especially those of us who value comfort and clear guidance, deserves a peaceful start to their trip. Before your next flight, take a moment to measure your bag. Check your devices and review your airline's latest policies. These small steps protect your time, your belongings, and your peace of mind. As airports continue to evolve, staying informed is the best way to travel comfortably. And now that you know what to expect, you're already one step ahead. Safe travels, and may every journey begin with ease and end with a smile.